Are you ready for another way of learning how to love yourself better? Well, here's the next love skill. Practice inner love talk. Practice inner love talk. So that means we have to turn off the negative inner critic. And we all have one. We habitually listen to the inner critic. It's full of judgments. And it has condemnation, and it's really harsh. It makes us think that we don't even love ourselves. The inner critic robs us and disempowers us for more love. So it's got to go, definitely. So how do we get rid of the inner critic? Well, first of all, we need to become aware of it. We probably have thousands of thoughts every single day, and not all of them are negative, not all of them are criticizing ourselves. And so we want to just group all the thoughts that we have any given day and say, okay, well, which thoughts are in there that are causing me trouble and they're setting me back from love? Because that's where the critic is working. So we want to become better and better at catching these inner negative thoughts when they arise and being able to replace them with inner love talk. So the inner negative thought, the critic might say, oh, I hate myself. I just blew it again. I just told somebody off, or I got so mad, whatever it is we think we did and we condemn ourselves for it. Pull back and take a look at that inner critic and realize, these are just thoughts. These are just one of thousands of thoughts that go on throughout the day. And you can pull back and you can say, these thoughts don't necessarily define me. These are merely thoughts, and some thoughts are more subjective. They have more aggression to them. They're more persecuting and more, they feel worse than others. And wherever those thoughts are, we want to take a look at them and say, they're just thoughts. They really don't have the power to take me down or to prevent me from loving myself or to prevent me from thinking more beautifully about myself. So this is challenging the inner critic. This is a good idea for loving yourself more. Many of these critical thoughts where we're condemning ourselves or where we're having thoughts that are condemning towards us, there's a difference because we can choose not to accept those thoughts. See the difference? But many of these thoughts make us feel inwardly guilty or ashamed or undeserving. And these are the very reasons and the very thoughts that are preventing you from receiving and experiencing more love from yourself and from others. So as you address these thoughts each day and clear them just by challenging them and saying, they're merely thoughts, I choose not to see myself in this light, then you can choose higher perceptions, higher direction, a higher sense of defining yourself. You can choose everything. You have the freedom not to be conditioned by inner criticism, even though maybe it's gone on all your life, and maybe your parents criticized you and you're repeating the tape and the story. It's time to stop that. It's time to receive the love that you deserve from yourself. So this is all about inner love talk. Let's talk about that for a minute. When you find yourself with the inner critic going, you could say, okay, stop right there, halt. I see the inner critic. I'm going to stop this thinking. I'm going to see it as mere thoughts. And instead, I'm going to stop right now. I'm going to tell myself and remind myself that I am primarily a love being. That's who I am. I'm a love being. And I came here to love myself and to love others, to be about the task of love, to offer myself compassion and empathy and forgiveness and encouragement and support, to be good to myself because I deserve it and I need all the encouragement and all the support for my confidence so I can go out there and spread the love and be the love and remember the love. And this is what it means to express and to practice inner love talk. So let's do it today. Love yourself.